So can we ask each of you for a definition of Buddha nature?
Now that you're warmed up.
Buddha.
Can I get one of the texts from off the table?
Woof.
Seems like a good answer.
A teaching in need of interpretation.
Buddha nature in what sense? As Tathagata, as original enlightenment, as ekayana, as the potential for...
Shinya, Ashinya, Renpang, Shandong.
There's no single definition, right? I can't define it. I can give various definitions that have been provided to by the tradition, but that's an ineffable question. But my favorite answer is, I didn't have a chance to talk about this upstairs, but is my focus is on Juri Diantai of 6th century China, and his analysis of Buddha nature. And Buddha nature became very important in the later Tendai tradition. And it appears in Juri's work in the 6th century, but it doesn't have the central kind of focus on that term that it takes on in the later tradition. But he, like with most terms, he gives a threefold analysis of it. There's Buddha nature as the way things are. There's Buddha nature as the wisdom of awareness, and there's Buddha wisdom as the practice which leads to the wisdom which sees reality as it is. And without those three factors, the Buddha nature, you can't talk about Buddha nature without those three aspects. So if you have Buddha nature without the practice, I mean, it doesn't make sense. So that's where the practice comes in, I think. And I like that formulation. It provides a way to understand Buddha nature without making it a kind of something that exists inside. It's a potential, but it's a potential that has to be realized through specific practices. And so,
It's a teaching in need of interpretation, or a heresy, your choice. That's my opinion.
That's a classification. What about a definition?
That's a classification, not a definition. Splitting hairs.
Or maybe you could tell us why it's in need of interpretation.
If it quacks like a duck, it's a duck, right? I mean, this is why people have argued about it for so long, right? I mean, all of the language that is used in all of the different texts. As Paul said, I mean, there's a lot of different definitions, and Buddha nature is not the same as the Tathagata, and that's not the same as Honkaku, original awakening. These are all different concepts, and in the different texts, they're all kind of defined differently. But if in the end we're talking about some way in which we already are a fully realized cogniscient Buddha, then okay, that's one definition.
well, maybe it's like the definition of a second marriage. It's the triumph of hope over reality.
He's much better at this than I am.